slang, but this made up jargon. This is made up.
I even asked AI, and he said no.
Yeah,
It was the first word, no.
Oh yeah, one more thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Tell Kanye I need my chain back.
Oh my gosh. He wasn't
On
wearing
that
that
note,
chain.
Oh my God.
Let me find out. Give him his chain back.
Oh my God.
Been thugging it out through the mud with this YouTube shit, man. Scoop really been on that shit, man.
That Gastonian nigga been on it. Hey.
Yo, what's good, YouTube, man? This your boy BT Scoop TV News, and I'm back with some content that you probably could use, man. And if you're new to this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and turn on the notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload a video, man. And today, I'm going to be doing this reaction video to Jim Jones. He sits down on the Angela Yee Way Up podcast with Mano and Angela Yee, and they asked him about Kanye West. Y'all know Kanye West say Jim Jones owed him some money, man. Jim Jones say otherwise. But we gonna go ahead and get into this reaction video, see what Jim Jones got to say about Kanye West, man.
Now, we definitely want to ask you what I want to get from you, just because you spent time with Kanye and then all of that happened afterward.
Yeah.
Right? A lot happened with that.
I looked up and Kanye was like, fuck Jim Jones.
I know. And you
Damn.
Well, how did that happen?
you didn't know how to do a PDF or something. That was, no, but I do want to know, because the concern I have is
Man,
this.
Trillier.
The concern I have is, like, what do you think, as somebody that was around, is really going on? Like, I remember I went out with Jay Electronica when they were working on the Donda album, and got a chance to really sit down and experience and see certain things myself. And as somebody who, clearly you went out there because you care, right? And you wanted to, and you worked, and fashion, you and Kanye, I'm sure, are so aligned on that, as people who have always been fashion forward, fashion killers, you know, just so to
I
speak.
mean, it was great. I mean, Kanye's a dope person. Let's not take that away. He has he has everybody has their shit they going through. He's obviously always going through the most. Went to Japan, was a great trip for me. Called me, ended up going out there. Everything I've done with Kanye has been on my dime. So let's not get this, but I paid upwards of $50,000 to get to Japan and back.
And Justin the Boy went on that trip too, right?
Yeah,
okay. Because we saw y'all the day before you left.
Nobody paid for anything of mine. I'm a grown ass man. You heard? Let's get that straight. I went out there for the experience, fuck with Ye, do some fashion, bring trunks of clothes. Everything was cool. The normalcy that I seen in him out there, it was perfect. Like the direction he was headed in with the music and the fashion was dope. I was feeling the whole direction. Fast forward, he went to LA, everything was still dope. It's just that I don't know. He just ended up thinking that I probably was his employee or some sort like that. Like, I don't know what he's talking about. And then he goes into this, he's just a wild boy, man. And it's like, who am I to...
Now you hear it, man. He say, Kanye real talented in what he do, bro. You know what I'm saying? They say, besides all this stuff that goes on the internet, bro, he got a brilliant mind. He's a good marketer. He ain't saying too much crazy about Kanye right now, but man, I don't know. We gonna see what Jim Jones talking about.
Start spazzing on him and going crazy like, I'm gonna put you in the head like what nigga. I ain't got time to be worrying about nothing that Yeezy got going. As you can see, I obviously have something going on with him. He needs some type of help. You know what I mean? I think he just need a lot of normal people around him. Because one thing I did notice is that when I was around him, I bring a lot of normal to the table that he appreciated. He has a bunch of yes people around him. There are people that's gonna say yes and do everything that he wants to do. And I don't know. You dig? For me, I'm just, you a man, I'm a man. You dig? Like, I'm gonna say what I gotta say. You gonna say what you gotta say. Them type of things don't happen in this environment. So people like us that bring that to the environment, they respect that. You know what I mean? I felt it. I was like, but boy got a little screws loose and shit like that. You know? Obviously, from the things that he been talking about, I do see that he needs attention. Like, he seems to want the most attention in the world. You know what I mean? If he's not the person that's talked about, then he's talking about everybody else so people can talk about him. You know what I mean? Like, he wants to be, from what I can see, is the most famous person in the universe
Yeah.
of all time.
I feel like he's
Every
always
day
said that.
on the wake up.
And I say the same exact thing in my other Kanye West video I had made, man. Kanye West already got the money. He really ain't gotta do nothing for attention no more. He always gonna be straight. He just wanna be the most famous person in the world. You hear from Jim Jones, man, that guy be tripping, man. He probably too smart for his own good, bro. You know what I'm saying? Might need to go check into a mental hospital again.
You know what I mean? Like, I have to be the
So
famous
he
person.
need to be the.
It felt like he thought,
he
even with
wasn't on
Kim
the Cardi
Kardashian.
album.
Yeah.
Right, so that
Wild out on
Yeah.
Cardi. You heard? Like,
Cardi, he said pull the gun on him.
I'm not in the news
He said
today.
put a gun.
I'm a suck a dick today. Like, I'm
Oh
not.
my gosh. Okay.
sometimes you're going too far though.
Like, yo, bro.
He could have
what
kept
you-
that one though.
Come on, Trilly.
Well,
Like, what
I'm
you-
cool with the
where you
gangster
going?
shit.
Now
with
that we
Drake.
just
Trilly,
said
yeah.
it was
Go.
therapeutic.
Yeah, but yeah, he took it. Yeah,
So maybe that. So because that's the thing, right?
I don't knock nobody.
Yeah, but
Pause.
But that was
yeah, sucking the
wait for it. Hey, yo, wow.
Oh my God.
But man, you heard like, but this is what I'm saying. It doesn't matter what this man seems to say. He's not
Right.
gonna go out the good graces of people. They don't care
It's
what
the
he say.
wildest
Come
thing
on,
that I've
yo.
ever seen.
Don't do this, the
He
gang
not-
gang.
yeah, he
like,
really-
like,
he
he's
really-
never, like,
yeah,
bro,
it
you
don't
know
matter.
how many people would have
He's not
been
getting
canceled
canceled.
already? Like, out of here, never even heard again from them. Not invited
Right.
to no parties.
Right.
No, we don't want you in here. Like, out of here.
Right.
Kaboom.
And he knows that though. That's why he keep
He
going.
come out with KKK hoodie on, everything. I'm about to go buy one
swastika.
and see how that works for me.
No, it's not. Don't do
It's
it.
not.
That's what I'm saying.
It is not
So how do
gonna
you think I'm gonna be up here talking crazy about this man? Don't work. Let him do him. I appreciate the good times we had. You heard? Like,
We had a time.
We had a time. It was a time, you heard?
Many a time they done tried to cancel Kanye West. It just don't work, bro. Like Jim Jones just said, I said it too, bro. He got too much money. He done did it all, bro. If he didn't get canceled for doing what he done to Taylor Swift about Beyonce, bro, he didn't get canceled off of that. You know it's gonna be tough to get him out of here. I don't want to see him go. I just want to see him get his mind together and put that, you know what I'm saying? I guess whatever he's doing right now is what people is wanting to see. But we all gonna call him crazy because he the only one that'll do stuff like that. But we don't want to see nothing about him sucking none of that right there. That right there went too far.
Thank you. But he's smart. He's smart. He's a genius. He know how to sell some shit. That's the one thing though I do credit him for. He's in this fashion game. He's not the most flyest.
Right.
He's not the most stylish. I'm telling you that firsthand as he was trying to take outfits off my whole body when I walked in. But we always knew that. But he knows how to use influence in the right way when it comes to fashion. He knew what he wanted. And he was the first person to turn that into commercial dollar that was bigger than anything. You dig? So I would trade all my fashion flyness to figure out how to turn this into $1 billion business I have. That's what he did that nobody figured out how to do. You dig? So me being fly is one thing, but me getting paid billions of dollars for this fly is a whole nother thing.
level.
And nobody can take that away from that man. You heard? He had people coming to stadiums by the thousands. Like every one of his marketing strategies hit in a multi-million-dollar way. I'm there with him in Japan. I'm watching how, we sold $3 million in t-shirts today. At $20 t-shirts, mind you. These is not,
Right.
you heard, he's selling $20 clothes and he's making $3 million. Oh, nigga, we get $3 million a day, nigga, what that thing? Like, yo, but I'm just watching and I'm observing and I'm learning. Spanking them, dig, and the things that I seen him juggle as far as his business sense. And that's what I told him. I said, I respect your business sense. You're a genius. That other shit you're doing, you're a one-man army. You have $1 billion, you could do what you want because you'll never go broke. You can say whatever you would like. You heard? But remember, you're the front man, you're the sniper, you're the sergeant, you're everything all in that one army when it comes to that shit. I respect you. You're creative, you're genius, you know how to make some money. I can't with this. You heard?
That right there tell you everything. You heard what Jim Jones said about, you know what I'm saying, Kanye West not being the flyest. You know what I'm saying? Not knowing how to style himself that good, but he know how to turn it into money though, off somebody else. Basically what Jim Jones saying. See, Jim Jones say he's the style, you know what I'm saying? He get fly. But Jim Jones would rather be in Kanye's position to make money off of being make money off the clothing that making people fly. You know what I'm saying? Instead of being the clothes that the person go on and make it fly. Get what I'm saying? But Jim Jones say Kanye West is super smart in that business thing, but the way he draw his attention is kind of crazy, and we all could agree. Tell me if I'm lying. Y'all leave a comment in the comment section and let me know, do y'all think Kanye West a genius at what he do, or do y'all think he halfway crazy? But we're gonna get right back into this content though.
And this is the conversation we was having on our text, and I have all the text. That's why I'm laughing like, yo, bro, you talking about this $2 million. If I was one of these niggas that love the media, I would put the whole text on with quietly and show you everything that you lied about. Like, bro, don't, let's not do this. We only talk through text, bro. And you didn't even know what a VIG was. How you don't know what a VIG was?
I'ma keep it real, Jim. You gotta let us know what a VIG is, cause I don't have a clue of what a VIG is, bro. You say VIG, y'all leave a comment in the comment section and let me know what is a VIG. That sound like my fault, y'all, but that sound like that might be something out of my tax bracket. A VIG, that sound like a gig, like a job or something, but we about to figure out what a gig is. I mean, a VIG is. See what a VIG is.
How you don't know what a VIG was?
I don't know what that is.
You don't know what a VIG is?
Okay.
You don't know what a VIG is? If you get a bag of money and be like, I'll get my VIG off that?
That sound like some stuff that's out there in Harlem, bro. Everybody on that panel right now is from New York, and he say a VIG. He said it's basically a back end. That's what it sounds like, a back end. Can I get my VIG? That's Harlem slang. Jim Jones, you know that. We don't know what that is, man.
You think it's a
No, we don't.
What's a VIG?
Is that from the Kingdom Talk?
No.
What's this?
Google it. A VIG.
What is a VIG? Y'all know what that is? You know what that is?
Tell him. See, I do know about that money. You heard? This is a business term. You heard? But we ain't got to get into that shit. But I'm not one of them.
He didn't know neither.
It's 10%? Okay.
But whatever it was.
He didn't know.
He
Backfire,
didn't know.
Just say that,
like,
bro.
this certain shit I'm like, yo, bro, how you make $1 billion, nigga? You don't know what a VIG is. Like, you did.
If a man that don't make $1 billion, a man that do make $1 billion don't know the term VIG and it's got something to do with money, VIG might just be a slang word, man, for them up there, bro, because I ain't never heard of that.
Nigga, how you talking to me and you don't even know what a VIG is? Like, so it just, but we had our own back and forth. Nigga said he went to shoot the film with me. I said, cool.
What?
I said, I'm flying out to LA tomorrow. We can shoot the 31. That's terms where I'm from. We fight for 31 seconds. I kick your ass for 31 seconds. I hug you, and then I fly.
Why would
He said, I got it on text. He said, no, I was just vetting. We don't have to do that.
So he texted you and
He said,
said,
I will fight you. He said, I will fight you. I know it's not the best. I will fight you. I
You
was
would
like, yo.
not have gotten no props for beating up Kanye.
We would have.
You would just beat him up for 31 seconds?
I would have flew to LA. We'd have gotten the room.
Can you imagine?
We'd have boxed him up. Boop, 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 31 seconds. Put the clock on. Boop, boop, boop.
And that's exactly how you would
do it.
yeah.
31 seconds.
31 seconds.
You heard? You want to shoot the fair one?
Oh my gosh.
I fuck with his energy. Like, he has he has something like a innocent energy about him when he's in front of you.
Right.
You heard? Like,
but as soon as you go away.
like, I was like this, even with this shit with Game. Like, I was there with him in Game. Like, Game was in there for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours working on this album, waiting patiently for Ye to come pick. Like, they was in there and then to see like bro, what? So I'm just like, yo, in my mind, I'm like,
See that right there, what he just said about the Game and Kanye. You could kind of tell Jim Jones really don't know what's going on for real, but Kanye got he got that bread, man. Kanye gonna do what he want to do on his time, whenever he want to do and how he want to do.
certain people that's on This what they on. You heard? There's no changing them.
Not, yeah.
Yo, so
you can't do nothing with that.
And I don't have the
do nothing with
time
that.
or the money to be
Right.
playing with
Yeah,
you like that. You
yeah,
heard?
you
But the thing to me is, I feel like when you go meet, like, look at Ty Dolla $ign, you know, did the projects, and now he's like, we're not doing another one. I feel like right at this point now, if you go do, you know that's gonna happen. Like, you have to anticipate, I'm gonna go back home, and then he going.
It wasn't that deep for me though.
Yeah.
It was deep for him, obviously. The PDF he was asking about was about fashion. He wanted me to design this whole string for gave me the premise. I said, cool, I showed him how it needed to be done. Showed him what you need to do. I was pulling the shit up, this how it needed to look, this everything. Bop, laid it out for him, blew his mind. He like, nah, you an alien. I need more. I need you. I need you to stay here. And it's the day before my album. Like, so this is the cold part. The day before my album comes out.
Okay.
I'm there. I'm like, yo, I gotta bust a move. He like, no, we making billions off of clothes. I'm like, bro, I have my album coming out tomorrow. I respect what you're saying, but I'm going back home because I got people that love me. I got fans that respect what I'm doing. Like, my life don't stop for you, Jack. Like, what's wrong with you, all right? He like, oh, man. I'm like, yo, bro. And in my mind, I'm like, okay, I see what type of person this is. I'm
I'ma say this right here. Munchie B said it best, bro. Jim Jones, he's sticking to it because he was over there. I guess he was making billions of dollars, millions of dollars in Japan with Kanye West. But he had stuff that he wanted to get to back at home. I'm pretty sure his album and whatever he got going on for the rest of his life ain't gonna see $1 billion. Maybe, maybe not. I ain't gonna hate on the man. It might happen, but he just put his morals over his money, bro. That's real shit. Shout out to Munchie B.
Out of here, but I'm like, yeah, we not doing this. You heard? You just lost me. You heard? Because I'm the type of person that I would do everything I need to do for anybody. That's just how I am. But when you show me you're not willing to do anything for me, I can't fuck with you, Jack. You heard? And you knew my album was coming out. Nor did you say, oh, congratulations. Nor did you say, oh, let me post your shit up. Nor did you say anything that had to be with my album.
Right.
It was all about you.
Yeah.
Good, because I'm all about me. You heard? I sent him a picture. It was me and him in a picture. I sent him a picture right before I left. I said, I'm trying to figure out who's the superhero and who's the villain. I'm going to catch you later. You heard? Just like that. I need the PDF.
Well, now I see why. Yeah. So
Bro,
that's
I've created my own technology with Amazon. You think I don't know how to do a PDF?
Oh,
you heard?
okay.
Do you see? I know how to engineer.
Kanye West was probably thinking like this. Oh, man, you going back home to get that 60 or 70, 80,000 off that album you about to drop, man. You can stay over here and be making these billions with me, bro. You can give me the blueprint, but Jim Jones not about to, like you say, man, Jim Jones was, you know what I'm saying, putting the blueprint down for him, showing him how to do everything on the computer. Oh my God, he's an alien, Probably was really saying that about Jim Jones. But you want Jim Jones to send you the PDF. I guess for Jim Jones leaving, that's $2 million gone that Kanye could have had, you know what I'm saying, if Jim Jones could give that PDF to him. So that's why Kanye West is saying Jim Jones owed him $2 million. But let's get back into it.
In my own sessions, you see me build computers by myself, right?
That was Quarantine Studios?
Yeah, of course I know how to do a PDF, right. But you're not gonna steal the sauce. That's another thing. A lot of these kids, they have it, but they don't have the sauce. You might got the packaging, but you don't got the sauce to sell. You heard?
Oh, this is wild. I'm just envisioning all of these things happening the way that you said that they
But that's
happen.
my guy.
I know, I get it.
Incredible soul, very giving. I seen him give away so much shit. He has a heart. Like, I'm telling him, like, yo, and I'm telling him, like, yo, bro, you can go wild, but whenever you go wild, you got to come back and do some powerful shit to let let people know that this is all part of your shit. But if you keep doing powerful shit that helps people in this culture, you're going to win by far, no matter
you're
what
gonna be unstoppable.
shit you do.
Right.
You heard?
Right.
You know what Mano said about you today before you came in here? He said you're the hardest working person he knows. Mm-hmm. He was like, Jim is always
100%.
working.
All right, man, we gonna cut that right there, man. As we had Jim Jones, you know, he gave his thoughts and opinions about Kanye. It seems to me that one want all the bread and the other one got his, you know what I'm saying, got his confidence set on how he gonna live his life. Jim Jones, like, basically, man, he gonna do what he wanna do. He not moving on nobody else's time. He doggone sure not about to give you this PDF so you can use it and make so much money off of him and probably get him a little bit to none. So, you know, Jim Jones playing this smart, but it also do sound like I was saying earlier, man, Jim Jones, you know what I'm saying, he worried about being fly, having the sauce, being able to do what he do to sell a head of sauce. Their sauce can only beget you, but so far when you doing it in the community that we live in, that sauce right there is only attracting to the people that's in our area. Kanye West don't be studying nothing like that though, man. Kanye West on a whole nother planet, bro. He tripping out with some of the things that he do, but he also, like Jim Jones said, this man making billions of dollars. But I want y'all to get in the comment section though, man, and let me know, man, y'all think Kanye West tripping out on Jim Jones, you know what I'm saying, about the $2 million. What y'all think about that situation, the $2 million that Kanye probably could have had if he would have had the PDF? Or do y'all think Jim Jones playing it smart and playing it the right way, man, like putting his morals over the money, bro? I gotta get back to the crib. Fuck that billions of dollars that we just made, man. I gotta go look out for my people and my community. This helping everybody else community what Kanye doing is basically what Jim Jones saying though, man. But make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe. This your boy BT Scoop, and I'm out.